Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a Universal Orlando tag video, and the tag was created by Stakesy thing channel, and I'll make sure to link them in the description below. So sorry if I butchered that name. Okay, before I butcher any other names, let's just get started. There are 12 questions to this tag, and I will also be tagging some friends down in the description below, so make sure and check out their videos as well. So question number one says, how many times have you been to Universal Studios Orlando or Hollywood? And for me, personally, my answer is 2. I've been in 2018 in October for Halloween Horror Nights, and I was there in November of 2020 at the invitation of Universal Orlando. Question number 2, have you ever been there when a new ride opened? Unfortunately, no. But I was there when we were there in 2018. We got to see like where the motorcycle adventure was going to be, and it was really neat to see it in progress. Question number 3, do you like Butterbeer? I'm going to have to say maybe on this one. When I was there in 2020 and I planned to try it, I unfortunately dumped the whole cup of Butterbeer down my shirt, and so I did not get to try it. And I was a little aggravated at that point, so I wasn't going to go buy another one. Question number 4. What is your favorite time of year to go to Universal and why? Wow, that's a really hard question, because if you have been there for Halloween Horror Nights and go like during this, because Halloween Horror Nights is a specialty ticketed event, you can see some of the decor and stuff during the day, but like the gruesome stuff is covered up. It's really neat to see all of the attention to detail that goes into the different scare zones, and being able to see some of the lights on tours like on YouTube of the houses. They're just phenomenal. But Christmas just gives it this whole different feel, and I think it's just because I love the magic that Christmas holds no matter where I'm at. So I'm going to have to split between Halloween and Christmas. I am 50-50. I am not going to choose. Question number 5. What do you think Universal offers that Disney doesn't? Ooh. And what does Disney offer that Universal doesn't? Ouch. Really tough question. Okay. Right off the bat, what I think that Disney offers that Universal doesn't is the rides for the younger children. Really, like, if you've seen Universal commercials, like they say, kids grow up, vacations should too. It's really pointing at the fact that, you know, majority of their rides are for older kids. They're coasters, they're water rides, and you know, while kids may enjoy it, littler kids may enjoy that, they may not be tall enough to ride. They do have the small kids zone inside of Universal Orlando or Universal Studios that is for younger kids, but you know, it's just not very much. So I think that what Universal offers that Disney doesn't, and vice versa, is different things for different age groups. Like, Sam and I really did enjoy going to Universal. We enjoyed the Halloween Horror Nights, and you know that it was just so much. Like, there were some kids, but there weren't a whole lot. Universal does say that it should be for ages 13 and up, so just be aware of that. And it was almost more an adult event than it was a kids event. But then we love going to Mickey's Not So Scary. So I just think they really just do offer a different experience depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking on something that focuses mainly on the younger kids in the family, Disney is totally the way to go. If you're looking at something to get your teenagers out of your phone, that's going to be the Universal side. What is your favorite restaurant in City Walk? I have to say the Hard Rock Cafe. I will link my progressive meal video in the description below. No, I won't. That's not out yet. Ooh, it will be linked below once it goes live. But I did a progressive meal on when I was in Orlando in November, so I totally lost my train of thought there for a second. And I ate an appetizer at Hard Rock, I had main dish at Margaritaville, and I had dessert at Toothsomes. And the appetizer at Hard Rock was so good. The service was great. And during normal times, you can walk around and look at all the memorabilia. They said that you could still do that, but like you just kind of felt awkward walking by someone's table when they're trying to eat and they're kind of looking at you like, what are you doing over by my table? But being able to kind of look around from where I was seated, it was just so cool. And I can't wait to be able to go back and experience and walk around and see all of the stuff that I missed this last time. Question number 7. Have you ever been to Halloween Horror Nights? I've answered this twice. Yes, Sam and I went to Halloween Horror Nights in 2018, and it was actually right before I started vlogging. And so I'm really mad that because I had actually spent the whole year of 2018 going back and forth whether I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And so I really wish I had just taken the plunge and done it. Question number 8. Favorite Harry Potter attraction? Bonus, what is your Hogwarts house? Okay, so my Hogwarts house, I am a Hufflepuff. Sam is a Slytherin. And I think my favorite attraction is probably Escape from Gringotts. For Universal, I'm Hagrid size. For Disney, I'm Pooh size. And I was able to fit in the ride in the back row. It has a little bit more room in it. Plus, I sucked up my gut a little bit, too. But it was just so much fun. Like, that first one, you're just, like, going straight, like, almost straight down. Oh, my gosh. It scared me to death, but it was so much fun. So I think it would have to be Escape from Gringotts. And a close second is the train. Tip. Go on the train in the morning. In the afternoon, it kind of gets a little BO-ish. Question number 9. Have you ridden the crazy coasters such as the Hulk or the Rocket? I have not ridden those. I am not a huge roller coaster person. Heights scare me when I can see. So, like, I can go on things where, like, I can't see, like, my peripheral vision's almost, like, shut off. Like I can do the Mummy. Even though I know it's super high, I can do that ride because I can't see. However, Sam did the Hulk when we were there in 2018, and his recommendation for people doing that ride is to make sure and drink plenty of water before, use the bathroom, then ride it, and drink water afterwards, because it really messed with his equilibrium, and like he felt like he was like almost going in like this weird circle thing. Sam would be in here, but he is actually currently working on some homework. Question number 10. What is your favorite memory of Universal Studios? Oh gosh. I think my personal favorite memory of Universal Studios is our first trip. It was so much fun to get to see this whole other theme park. And I mean, so many people make the joke, you know, what's that shadow what's that shadow place over there? You must not go there. That's Universal. I think they each have their place in Orlando for, like I said earlier, for different reasons. One is geared more towards younger kids. Like, and when I say that, I pretty much am talking Magic Kingdom. But Universal is more geared toward the older kids set, and that's okay. And so I think my favorite memory is actually when we did the character dining. I had told Sam that there was only one character that we got to meet, and he was kind of like, okay, well, this was, I could see it processing through his head. Man, this was a waste of money, da-da-da-da-da. And so we were standing in line, and they came out to talk to us, and like, you're going to have four character meet and greet photo stops, and there's going to be roaming characters around. And Sam just kind of looked at me and I grinned because I already knew this. I had done my research, and you know, if he had looked it up, he could have known too. But it was so much fun just to see his reaction to that has to be my favorite memory. Have you been to Volcano Bay? Excuse me. And if so, what is your favorite ride? I have not been to Volcano Bay yet. Volcano Bay wasn't open when we went, or if it was, we didn't go. For some reason, we didn't go. I don't remember exactly why. But we have not been to Volcano Bay, but it looks so beautiful, and it is definitely something that we want to do one of these days in the future. Question number 12. Final question. Have you ever stayed in a Universal hotel? And if so, which one? Yes, I have stayed in a Universal hotel. I have stayed at the Hard Rock in 2020 when Universal sent me on a travel agent sponsored trip. And so I will put the playlist in the description below, and depending on when you see this video, it'll depend on how many videos in that playlist are available to watch. So you'll have to make sure and subscribe to the channel to see all of the videos in that playlist as they come up on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So like I said, I will be tagging some channels in the description of this video, so make sure and go check them out. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.